So, Republican representative of the House of Representatives, Marjorie Taylor Greene, said if she were to run for governor or run for the Senate seat from Georgia that is up for election in 2026, that she believes she could win the primary for either of those two races. Now, the governor seat in Georgia will be open because Brian Kemp, the current governor of Georgia, is not seeking re-election. He also said he is not going to run for Senate against Jon Ossoff. So Marjorie Taylor Greene has at least said she's considering running for either position, either open office. Do I think she could win the primary? Definitely. I definitely think there's a good chance she could win the primary in a statewide race with just Republicans. However, do I think she could win a statewide race against Ossoff for Senate? No. I did a video the other day talking about this new poll that was out, and I don't like polls, but where it said that if she ran against Ossoff, she came in last out of everybody that they did the poll against. Ossoff would win easily. The one who had a chance to beat Ossoff in the Senate race based on that poll was Brian Kemp, who has said he's not running. Now, as far as governor, I think the results would be about the same. I think the Democrats could put up a good candidate, and they could end up giving her a good run for her money. Maybe Stacey Abrams, I don't know. But I think Democrat would win handily. I don't think Marjorie Taylor Greene has a big enough pull outside of her own district, outside of a heavily safe Republican area, where she would have the draw to win a statewide race. Now, beyond that, I think the MAGA movement itself is going to be a major detractor against her candidacy. I think MAGA is going to be seen as a major hurdle for her to overcome because of how bad things are going to get because of this administration being tied to Donald Trump, being tied to MAGA is not going to be a good thing going forward. Now, Marjorie Taylor Greene has said a couple of comments about things going on, again talking about the Ukraine war, saying we shouldn't have been involved, we shouldn't give money to them, blah, blah, blah. However, they're our ally, we should help them, and Ukraine has been holding on now for 3 years against Russia when they should have fallen in 3 weeks, in part because of our assistance, but not only due to our assistance. And then she went on to say that we shouldn't have signed a rare earth mineral deal with Ukraine that we did, saying we should focus on our own minerals. Problem is, we don't have the same minerals that we are trying to get out of this deal with Ukraine. We need those to produce certain things here because we now cannot source them from China. So we will see how this statewide race shakes out. I think she should run. I don't think she could win either contest.